But what if I feel it's okay to sing in a matatu?
At least have a good voice.
What if I don't have a good voice?
Hello guys, welcome back to the Gimmick Diary. It's your very beautiful hosts.
Brenda, Bray.
And this is your boy Lola. Welcome back to Gimmick Diary. Thank you guys for all the love and the support.
Thank you so
much.
That was incredible. Incredible. The numbers were shooting minute after minute, minute after minute. So much love. I loved that. That was so much support coming from our families and from you guys. So amazing.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful, a very, very beautiful community.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Really appreciate it. Because in like 2 days we had like
1K.
1K
That was
subscribers.
amazing. That was
It's incredible.
beautiful. So
The official, very official
first episode.
Yes.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about authenticity. I think I got that right.
Like
This authentic vibes and inshallah.
yeah. So what we're talking about discovering your authentic self.
Yeah.
What does authentic
And shout out to our producer and our director.
producer we
Always doing the most.
hatupeani maji lakini
Yeah. Always doing the most, giving us the best ideas.
yeah, this is all him.
This
So
is all
thank you
him,
so
yeah.
much Vikram. Ufike pale kwa comment section.
Yeah. Tutampin hapo hivyo. Mtumie.
He's single. Are you single?
He's married.
He's married. Lazima unachoma.
Man, I didn't get
Una
that bad.
ban.
Would have gone really bad so fast.
Anyway, so what do you mean when you say authentic? Because most of us get these compliments of, oh, I like how authentic you are. So what does it mean?
To be authentic is
Yeah.
to be like your real self, like you, without any sort of corruption.
When you're in the dark,
Yeah,
when no one is watching.
Yeah, when you can
That
be
is
your
your
real
real
self. Yes. So I feel like that's being authentic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now in this aspect, it's being more real with the decisions you make, the behaviors you portray.
Portray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that's the definition. That's my definition of authentic self. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I agree.
You
I
agree?
agree.
Okay. We can move on.
We can move on. So, how do you become your authentic self?
By identifying who you are first, I think.
We have spoken about know who you are. Know who you are. We cannot emphasize much on it. Know who you are. It's gonna make a huge difference in your life. So you have to start by knowing who you are. And who you are is not, oh hi, I'm Brenda, I'm a doctor, or hi, I'm Lola, I'm a musician, or something of that sort. You need you need to put your achievements and everything aside. Without all that, who are you? If you can't answer that question, then you know where to start.
Yeah, that's your beginning point. That's why you need to put there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we can basically say being authentic self is being the person like who really is deep down, like the person
Who you
inside of
are. Yeah, you need to bring out that you.
Yeah.
Because before all the things that you are right now, that was you in the beginning, and before the society and the media and your friends, your family. That's why you say, oh, I have 15 personalities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like that's not the real me.
That's not the real me.
Yeah, that's one of my many people.
I have 15 personalities. So before the 15 personalities, there was
who are you?
you. So you need to find that person. So if you can't answer the question, who are you? Then you obviously know where to start.
Yeah, and I think we've discussed this in the topic on the podcast, on the audio podcast, was about self-awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah, identifying who you are, trying to bring it out there. But
Mm-hmm.
now today we're tackling like the authentic self. Once you've realized there's something you need to find within yourself, and you find the person within yourself, now how do you live up to that person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So my next point, I will say, accept, accept,
Accept.
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 Where you have to
Accept.
edit that part out.
Accept.
Accept who you are, because once you find out who you are, there are dark things about you, or it's a yin yang situation. There is no dark without light, there is no light without dark. So there is your shadow self. That's what I call it. There is your shadow self that you won't like as much, but you need to accept it, because that's what makes you a whole.
So, first of all, when you identify yourself, don't exclude some things. That's what you're saying. Don't choose what you want to
Take
portray.
everything. Don't choose just I have nice teeth.
But I don't like this, so this
But
is
I
not
don't
me.
like this. This is not me. That's you.
Mm.
You need to accept yourselves on every level of yourself. Whether you're a slow learner, you're a fast learner, accept it. It makes things easier for you. You don't have to fake a lot.
Yeah. Also, the whole point of being your authentic self is taking everything and owning it. Like taking the bad and then using it to your advantage without letting it control you.
Yeah.
It's like when you're given a plate of githeri. It's githeri because it has rice and beans. But if you pick the beans out and then you left with the maize, it's not githeri anymore.
Yeah. It's just
maize. Yeah.
And beans.
Yeah. So your authentic self is taking all the parts of yourself and putting them together. And in this sense, it's your beautiful and your ugly side. Yeah. With your beautiful skin and your unhealthy mental state, or your healthy mental state and your unhealthy lifestyle.
Not so beautiful lifestyle.
Yeah, it's taking all that and then putting it together and embracing the authenticity that both of them bring. Yeah. So that was your point number one. What's your point number two?
That was my point number two.
That was your point.
I'm giving all the points today, you see.
You're the leader.
So I will say, change your mindset. Where today? Change your mindset about image and perception. Let's dig a little deeper on that, because that is where most of us lost ourselves. That is where most of us lose ourselves. So this has to do with the society at large. When I say the society, I mean the media. Most of it, the media has a very, very huge impact on today's generation, actually. So this also has to do with people's opinions about you.
And about everything around you.
Basically, everything that is in your premises.
People have stuff to say.
People always have stuff to say. So if you're gonna listen to people's opinion, and if you're gonna let people's opinion get to you, then
it's gonna corrupt you.
It's gonna be a very rough life for you.
Yeah, so technically when you identify your authentic self, you get to know what you like and what you don't like, what you can take and what you can't take. So the moment you start realizing who you are, is the moment you start differentiating things that work in your favor and things that don't work in your favor. And that goes to people's opinions about stuff.
I'll say live for yourself.
Yeah.
Live for yourself. You don't have to, live for
other people.
For
the masses.
Today I chose to wear a black dress because I've kind of noticed the boy down the road likes the black dress.
Yeah, that's a corrupted authentic self now. Are you doing stuff for other people?
You're a people pleaser.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you were talking about. It's like when you were talking about when people were going for Mandamano.
Yeah.
And there's someone who's going and he doesn't or she doesn't know why they're just going because everyone is going and it's not a work day. So when you don't trust who you are, when you don't is it trust really? When you don't become who you are or who you're meant to be, you're gonna end up in places that you don't wanna be in.
Yeah, situations,
Yes,
relationships,
workplaces, even.
workplaces.
You're like you are somewhere because someone is there, because someone said it's a good place.
Bendera fuata upepo, it's not a good. It's not. People pleasing is something that is very tiring to me. Very tiring. You have to be on your toes always.
24/7.
It's too much. It's too much. Just learn to live for yourself. Live for yourself.
And with this kind of lifestyle, it brings a mismatch between your unconscious self and your conscious self. And most of the time, who you are, if you are too much corrupted, is your unconscious self. That's what you're supposed to find.
Yeah.
Now, when there's a mismatch, when there's that fight between what other people are showing you, which is your conscious mind, the day in, day out thing, and the unconscious side where it's just you, the real you uncorrupted you, it becomes that mismatch and a lack of identity.
Yeah.
Because you can't be your whole self, because there's one part of you that you're trying to hide and there's another part of you that you're trying to put out there. It's like you're an introvert but you're trying so hard to be an extrovert. Yeah, is that?
And then now you're very uncomfortable, and you find yourself in situations that
you wouldn't be if you were,
your authentic self.
Yeah, your sober self. So identifying between the conscious mind and your unconscious mind is also a step of like identifying your authentic self. It's like, this is what I would choose if I was alone, and this is what I choose because I'm with other people.
I said choose what makes you feel comfortable. Something that when this applies to, maybe you've been invited to places and you don't feel like, I don't want to go. You feel like, I do not really want to go. But since you're Bendera Fuata Upepo, you just find yourself going. Vicky and a smile. Na relate. Just find yourself there. You're there, very uncomfortable. Most likely you're in a party that you do not even know anyone there. You only know the host, and the host has nothing to do with you. Up and down everywhere, talking to the guests, and then you're just there, very uncomfortable. You don't know what to do. And on top of that, you are not an extrovert, so
you end up doing extrovert things and you're an introvert person.
Yeah. That's why you make weird conversations, and when you go back home, you're like, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. And that was me. And also it leads you to what do you call this? It's like, okay, you're an introvert doing extrovert activities. You end up doing extrovert activities like, over drinking, and because at the end of the day, we're here to remind people that your mental health is what matters the most.
Yeah.
And being your authentic self shows you like, this is what works for me and this is not what works for me.
You're just putting yourself first.
Yeah. So by identifying who you really are, which we are calling the authentic self, you get to know whatever decision you make is for you and not for any other person.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna put yourself in a position where you'll compromise your health because of another person, then why would you choose to do that? Why would you choose to do that? So it is good to know that everything that you do, you're doing it for you and for your health mostly.
Yeah. Before you make a decision, make sure you're checking in with yourself. Moving on to my next point, listen to your emotions. It's very important. Very important to listen to your body, listen to your emotions. Sit down and know what you're feeling. Listen to it. Just don't know what you're feeling and then ignore it. Listen to your emotions.
Yeah, if you're feeling like you're feeling some type of way, go with the type of way that you're feeling. That gut feeling. It's like say you wanted to go somewhere and you feel like now I don't want to go there, just don't go.
Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you were supposed to be traveling and then you're like, let me not do it. I don't feel like doing it now. And then the car that you were going to board gets an accident.
Yeah, not that we want cars to get accidents, but that gut feeling that you are like, I don't feel like going, and then it just happens for you good.
Yeah, you need to listen to emotions a lot.
Yeah,
Quit being a chameleon. Quit being a chameleon. You know how nobody knows the color of a chameleon?
Yeah.
Whether it's brown, black, blue, green, indigo, yellow. No one knows.
No one knows who you are. Like,
when you're with this type of people, you act in a certain way. When you're with this type of person, you're acting in a 15 personalities. I have 15 personalities.
you go to a place, you're an extrovert. You go to another place, you're an introvert.
Yeah.
You go kama watu wanapenda kusengenya watu. We know, we see. Yeah, we know.
Yeah. We're not saying anything.
Who's that one? Director.
Mama Hamida.
Yeah, so let's talk about being your authentic self in relationships. I feel like this is a place where most people feel overwhelmed or underwhelmed or
you put an act.
Yeah.
Hey, hapa kumejaa actors.
This is a place where people lose their authenticity. If we are being honest.
And this is where you get to know what type of a person you are.
Yeah.
Whether you're a toxic
person or you're a nice person, normal person, or you're a faker.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I feel like one thing about being authentic in a relationship is one thing that people tend to lose is being dependent on the relationship. In the sense that you lose your sense of independence and then you start relying on the relationship as a way of owning an identity. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah. You don't have anything else going on apart from your relationship.
Yeah, you find that everything that you do is relationship like oriented. It's like
get a hobby, get friends.
Yeah, have a different social life.
Yeah.
Don't be, and also in the sense of you can't do anything without bringing your relationship into the thing. Like say you have a hobby, and your hobby is like maybe drawing or doing anything, and then whatever thing you want to do, instead of doing it alone, you bring your partner to do it. In the sense of that, this is not their thing.
Let me tell you one thing that I've learned in relationships. Have your own. This is my thing. Have your own thing. We do everything together, but it gets to a point where you need to have your own thing. Say every time where you see Carl, Brenda is around. Where you see Brenda, Carl is around.
And it's in the sense of my thing now making it your thing, and your thing you making it my thing.
Yeah. So if maybe you like playing golf, then do it.
Yeah, let me play golf.
You play golf. I don't have to come along.
Yeah, you don't have to come string along the back.
Yeah.
Trying to be a golfer and you're not Tiger Woods. Also, usually people tend to be dependent on other people. Like now,
it's like when you get into a relationship, your senses
they're gone
out the window.
Yeah, you can't think on your own. You can't behave on your own.
Let me see what my boyfriend thinks.
Yeah. Well, bro, twende nje. Hata kwanza nipigie mama ni make sure. Yeah.
Kama anapea anatoka.
Yeah. So there's that point where you need to like have, again, you go back to boundaries. The episode of boundaries. Yeah, you need to have like your own boundaries to be your authentic self. You need to have that structure where you can stand in.
Yeah, and with that you also have something to talk about in your relationship.
Yeah.
It's not a boring one because 24/7 we're just together.
You have different things, different ideas, you have different mentalities on different things.
So I will say before we even get too deep into this relationship, how do you start? What personality do you put out there when you're still in the talking stage? You're still trying to. This is where people really feel themselves, because you're bringing out something that you'll not be able to keep up
Yeah.
till the maybe the end of the road.
Yeah. The coach.
Because when it comes to being your authentic self, let someone know you for who you are. Let them accept you that this is who Kal is. You're not giving me another version, you're giving me Kal, not Lola.
Lola is the same person. I'm not giving you Kevin.
Unless you're not Kevin.
Yeah. Because anyway, you get the point. I have been in a place where I faked my identity, and trust you me, it went sideways for me so bad. Like
It never goes good because you
Yeah.
can't keep up with that
you can't keep
identity.
You can't keep up with it.
Even for 2 months.
You start with a lie and then you have to feed it more lies.
You're a poor man. You know you're a poor man. But you get this girl and you want to borrow your friend's car, you want to borrow your friend's
Friend's
crib, you know, come we chill. You come we chill and someone's house.
Yeah.
In someone's house.
And then the next time you want to go to your house is busy with the other owner.
The owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when it comes to relationships, when you're in your talking stage, it's a very nice thing to be honest. It will save you a lot of drama and money also.
It will save you the relationship you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. Now here you'll know who the person you're dating is, or the person you're still
want to
courting
date.
is. Yeah.
Also, on the relationship part, there's always one person who sacrifices the most.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone sacrifices the most, they tend to lose their sense of being self.
Yeah.
Because now they have to take a personality that is their own and a personality that sustains the relationship.
Yeah. So when it comes to like maybe a lady, you're the one who is providing and all that stuff. So you're taking in the masculinity also as the feminine side.
Yeah, that's also.
You have a lot going on.
It's also vice versa. If you're a guy and you're the one who's always doing the dishes,
There's nothing wrong with that.
No way. No, I didn't say there's something
there.
wrong. It's the point of taking so much feminine cause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to a point.
Saying there's nothing wrong with a man
It's not.
washing dishes.
It's not wrong. It's like, okay, in this society, there are things that we term as masculine and feminine. So I'm talking about the feminine things, like doing dishes.
Mine hapo Saturday.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong again with that. There's nothing wrong.
But
if this is the thing every single day, you're the one who is doing laundry, dishes.
You're taking in so much feminine tasks, and then your feminine person is not, helping out. Get to a point, you lose your authentic self.
Tell us what you think. Tell us
Another
what you think.
Mama kidogo. And speaking of mom, it's Mother's Day today. Yeah, so you become one of those people who wish mother. Oh yeah.
Anyway, it's still Mother's Day.
Yes,
it's always Mother's Day every day. So happy Mother's Day to every single mother out there. You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.
Oh, to all the mothers out there.
All the mothers.
Yeah. So when you
even dog mothers. You're doing a great job.
They can't hear. Oh, God, I thought of the female dogs.
Great job.
I thought you were saying the female dogs.
I'd like to take this opportunity to wish our mothers a happy Mother's Day. You have done a great job bringing us up
to these amazing human beings.
Yes.
Who can preach the gospel of mental health.
It's because of you. So thank you so much for your efforts and just bringing us up and giving birth to us.
Yeah. And to those who don't have mothers.
Yes, you.
like this.
Happy Mother's Day to your mother, wherever your mom is. Akikata, maybe I feel like So when you're being your authentic self, also let other people be their authentic self. Have you ever been in a situation where you're, let's say, in a matatu, and then the person sitting next to you is singing loudly to the song, and you're not kwa matatu, and you're like, like, mbona huyu anaimba na Mungu? It doesn't.
No, but there's those people who, have you heard the earphone singers?
If that is the authentic self, so
no, don't
let people be. That's what I'm trying to say in short.
Yeah, I feel like that point's supposed to, you should filter it, because there are people who sing through their earphones and it's terrible. They can do it in their heads, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, there's a point, I get the point that someone has to be the authentic self, but I feel like you should also choose to be your authentic self where it is like more comfortable, or like in a place where it's okay. Like not all places.
But what if I feel it's okay to sing in a matatu?
At least have a good voice.
What if I don't have a good voice?
Well,
you want me to dim my light?
no, it's not like dimming your light. Okay, that can be termed as, pollution.
Let people be. People, give them
the grace.
Yeah, let people be. If someone is loud, let them be loud. I know it's irritating sometimes, but
I feel like your point would be much better if that person is in a karaoke. I mean, that's a good place for you to be authentic.
So you don't like matatu singers in short?
Honestly, I don't. I mean, it's beautiful.
You guys keep on singing wherever you are.
It's beautiful when you find someone in a karaoke place and they're trying to be their authentic self and they sing off key, on key. That's nice, it's beautiful. But in a matatu, we are minding our own business and you're there singing hallelujah in a not hallelujah voice.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. Okay, sometimes it is irritating.
Yeah, that sometimes
but
I'm talking about. Karaoke. Today we go to karaoke, you sing there.
Anyway,
I'll actually vote for you. Okay, yeah.
No, I think it's just let people be. Let people be as they also, remain who you are, and also let other people be who they are.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Be fair.
Exactly. So I will end this amazing episode by saying, just be you. Just be you, and if people don't like it, well, too bad.
Yeah, actually, when people don't like what you're doing, that is being authentic self.
Not every time. Hey, Bona, mislead.
It's the same. It's like the matatu singing thing. It's the same.
When people.
Exactly. She's back on my side. Yeah, go to karaoke. Don't sing in a matatu.
But you can still sing in a matatu. Feel free to sing in a matatu.
Bombastic side eye. Anyways.
That brings us to the end of the episode.
Yeah. Be your authentic self. It will save you a lot of mental damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go out there pleasing people and then hurting yourself.
People pleasers, you need to really calm down.
Yeah. It's like, the happiest people are the ones that have the most depressing lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So don't go out there being happy in the crowd and then going back to your room and crying by yourself. With your eyes. Anyway, guys, again, this is like a thing. We always end the show in 5 minutes. So again, this comes to the end of the show. Thank you for.
I have one last quote, as you know.
There she goes.
This time I'm gonna read it. I wrote it down so that I don't forget because of offended intellectuals out there.
Brian.
Anyway, you're already your authentic self. Just you're just not in touch with it. And that is a saying from Dr. Gabor. Anyway, samana kizungumzuri.
Okay.
Yeah, so just get in touch with your authentic self.
It's there, just go take
Yeah, it's never gone. It's never gone. It's just that light that has been dimmed. Just go and
and dim it.
Yes, fix it. So I think that brings us to the end
of the show.
of the episode today.
To everyone who subscribed again,
Thank you so much. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed,
please. It's
gonna
as
do
simple
what?
as
It's free. It's free.
and to returning subscribers.
Thank you for coming back.
Yeah.
And to new subscribers.
To new subscribers, we have on Instagram, we have a TikTok, we have a Twitter, and they are all worth a following. So go follow all our platforms at Gimmick Diary and Gimmick Diary
we
Podcast.
also have you can follow our podcast platforms.
On
Spotify, on your Mac,
Google. Yeah, on every I almost said Spotify, on every podcast platform. Yeah, just search
We
for
are
Gimmick Diary.
We are available. So tell us what you think about
This episode,
if you are your authentic self. If you're not, let us know what
how you
think.
discovered your authentic self.
Yeah, if you've gotten there, don't gatekeep. Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us how you discovered your authentic
We are
self.
also trying to get to learn more about ourselves.
Yeah.
So until next time,
Bye bye.
Durus.
Doodles.
Durus.